Hi guys, welcome to my channel Raipati Tableau. My name is Kalpana Raipati. In this video, I want to explain one scenario that I faced in recent times. What is that means? Here in my project, I'm having some 7 years of data. But as I'm using Sample Superstore, here we are having 4 years of data, right? In these 4 years data, see, I'm having 4 years sales details. Let me click on T. In this 4 years data, when I select and let me take another sheet, and I'm having month-wise sales details also. So how to get month-wise sales details? When you drag and drop order date, right click here. If you take this month, continuous month, then all the months details you are getting, just click on this discrete so that the display will be, you are getting headers for all the months. Now just take the sales here. Again, bar chart. Like this also you can get the months details. See all the months details, or else here you can create a custom date. Right click on the order date, just create custom date. Here just select this date value and select months here. Okay. Now when you take this, you will be getting all the months details. See here, you are getting all the months details, right? Here when you are creating custom date, let me click on edit. When you select this date part and when you select this month, you will be, see, just observe this data type. When you take this date part, then you will be getting the numeric dates. See, numeric part of dates. What that means here, again I'm see how it is converted. Now only you are getting Jan Feb details. Now when you want that specific months details, then just edit, just take the date value, then you will be getting all the continuous month, all the months details. Okay, I'll explain that difference between date part and date value in another video. As of now, let us stick to the scenario. Okay, now in one sheet I'm having 4 years data, in another sheet I'm having month specific sales data, and in another sheet I'm having product wise sales details. Okay, now let me bring these three to dashboard. I'm not concentrating on this formatting the dashboard. Why? Because so here I need to explain the concept. Now here what is my exact requirement is, when I'm selecting, for example, when I select 2014 from this month wise sales, I need top 3 months from that 2014 only. When I select 2015, top 3 months that particular to the year 2015. Okay, and again if you after getting top 3 months from the year from that specific year, whenever you select any months here from those top 3, if you select any months here, then particular to that month I need to get top 10 products here. Okay, this is my requirement. Then how to achieve this? So first of all, when you select this, if you want the filter to be applied, means you need to define the actions here. How to define the actions on a dashboard? Just go to dashboard, click on actions, add action. I'm giving the filter action here on sheet 1. Before that, let me rename this sheet so that no confusion. Year sales, month sales, this is prod sales. Okay, now let me go back to sheet dashboard 1. Now I'm defining the actions here. Add action, filter action. Now when I click on year, that should get reflected on the month wise sales sheet. That is why I selected month sales here. And again I need another filter. What is that filter? When I select any month, that means the selection should happen at the month sales sheet. That should get reflected at the prod level, product wise sales details. So that is why I defined 2 filters here. Now here And one more thing what we need to do here, when I'm selecting any year, you need to get top 3 months from this particular year, right? See, for 27 means top 3 months that are particular to 2017. For that, first you need to define the top N analysis at the sheet level. How to define the top N analysis? Bring the custom date and select month, year, and select use all. How to perform top N analysis? Click on top, here enter top 3 by sales sum. Okay. Now see, these top 3 values are particular to some 2 years in 2017, 2016, 2017. That means out of the 48 months, these 3 months are the top performing months. Okay. And again, just go to product wise sales. What you want here? Top 10 products. Okay. Then again bring that product to the filter shelf and perform the top N analysis. Top 10 by sales sum. So what are these top 10 products? These top 10 products are the products that are giving highest sales in all the, how many products are there? In total, see how many products are there? 1850 products are there. In that 1850, these are the top 10 products. Okay. Now, when I go back to dashboard here, when I select any year, I am selecting 2016. Here we need to get 3 years from 2016, but you are getting only 1 year. Even here also, when I select, okay, you got December 2016. When I am selecting December 2016, here you need to get 10 products here, but here you are getting only 2 products. Even those 2 products are, you are not sure whether they belongs to December 2016 top 10 products in this list or not. You are not sure. Then how to make sure that you are getting that specific months and that specific products details here? See, whenever you are performing any filter here, that means whenever you are performing actions here, that data will be getting filtered, right? Just go to the particular sheet. See here, when I am applying on year wise sales, that is getting applied on month sales, right? Just go to month sales here. Here, whenever you are performing any actions, that filter will get added to the filter shelf, that particular sheet's filter shelf. Here, this is also getting added to this. Now, here, this is also performing filter on this sheet, right? And we already performed top 3 here. These 2 filters are independent to each other. Now, what I am doing is, I am making this action filter as a context filter. Why I am making this as a context filter means, context filters will work as independent filters, that they will go and hit the database and they'll get the data. All other filters will work as the dependent filters. To understand more about these context filters and difference between context filters and normal filters, in my channel I have a separate video. Just go and watch that video. With a clear explanation, you will get the details about what is the difference between normal filter and a context filter. Now here, whenever I added this to the context filter, see, let me remove this context filter. See, now you are getting November 2017, September 2017, but you are not getting top 3. Okay, now what I am doing is, I am adding this action filter to the context filter. Now see, you are getting top 3 months from 2017, from the year 2017. Again, just go to product sales. Here on this product page, which filter is applying? Whenever you are selecting any particular month, see here I am selecting September 2017. When you click on the September month, September 2017, that particular for that particular month, what are the top 10 performing products? That list you need to get. But here you are not getting that accordingly. To make it exact output what you required, just add this action filter to the context. Now you will get the top 10 products. See here, I am selecting December 27. Now you are, let me add it to you. Now you are getting top 10 products that are particular to the month December 2017. Let me select 2015. For 2015, these are the top 3 months: November, December, September. Let me select 2014. For 2014, September, November, December. Let me select November 2014. So for that particular month, what are the top 10 performing products? So this is how you solve when you want to have a specific year, specific month, top 10 analysis. This is how you solve it. Okay. Thank you guys. Refer to the other video also, that will make you clear about normal filter and context filter difference.